What's up everybody and welcome to the Beats Authority. In this channel we review albums from a producer point of view, and today we are reviewing Baby on Baby 2 by DaBaby. And I actually like DaBaby, his contribution to the music. I'm not talking about his drama and all that bullshit. I'm talking about purely rap in terms of flow, back vocals, in terms of cadence. He brought really something fresh and really refreshing to listen to. It felt good in a while, but at some point he got stuck into that and it became a little boring, and this is why everybody says that DaBaby always sounds the same. He got really stuck. He got uninspired, and problem with DaBaby is that in terms of quantity it's too much sometimes that you get tired. So it's good that he took a little break and now there is a whole album. Let's see what he has to say here. Hopefully this is gonna be a good time. His music, I see it as a good time. Pretty slow start with Go Again. There's nothing special here. It doesn't say much. It doesn't announce anything other than his flow. One of DaBaby's strength is his beat selection, and some of the people that contributed to define his sound, like Song, like Vibes, and is Jetson made, just gave him bangers. And DA got that dope, same thing. So the quality of DaBaby songs will very much depend on the beat bounce, which is the case with a lot of today's rap. The beats are carrying the songs, let's not forget that. So rappers better pay your producers and pay them right, because they are making the songs. You kind of the face of it. Drop that diss. Okay, now we're starting talking DaBaby. The beats are starting to become a little more serious. Jetson is involved here. Jetson Made is his actual producer name. I will always associate him with DaBaby, and I will always associate DaBaby to him. It feels like a great team to me. Great espresso shot, 1 minute 23 seconds, straight to the point. The only thing I could say here is that I would have liked to see some more flow switches from DaBaby's side. Other than that, honestly, the beat, how it's mixed, the bounce, all of it, it's great. I have nothing to say. Boogeyman is a great song. It feels like the one right before Drop That Diss is an intro to this. There are a lot of similar elements happening here and there. Both Jetson is involved. 808s of Jetson in terms of sound and in terms of programming are just next level. I feel like he's one of the best doing it in this type of style. Just his bounce is just like you just want to jump all the time. Great song, honestly. The flow switches are great here. Also, he did a lot of effort, I want to say. I'm not sure, but it feels like recently he didn't work with Jetson too much, and he saw the feedback that he's getting from the industry and from the public that he fell off, blah blah, and that every song sounds the same. It's always the same BPM, same flow, same subject matter, same everything. He made a try to go to rage sounding music or slower or pop, or he tried all that, and it feels like now he's back to his essence, and it feels like he wants to develop that more. I'm not sure, but that's what I see here. I like the fact that he called back Jetson to develop this album with him. Other than that, the singy part in the song feels a little unnecessary. In terms of mixing, it's great. There's nothing to say. It's just all these sound effects of like the car honking on the intro and gunshots here is just too loud. It scares you. It fucks up the vibe a little bit. Sucks is a really cool, moody, slower DaBaby type of song. It's nice. There's nothing really crazy going on, but it's a pretty cool song. It's efficient. It's just straight to the point, like DaBaby and Jetson know how to do it. I'm sorry for not crediting the other producers, but I'm not sure who's involved in what, but it feels like Jetson is all over the album so far. So I'm guessing he gets loops from other producers, but he was the one who did the drums and the arrangement and everything. Mixing is super clean except two things. First of all, the guitar on the right feels completely out of the mix, loud, isolated, and the other thing is the DaBaby ad-libs that are sometimes louder than the main vocals. That bothers me a little bit. No condom. So something I really like about DaBaby is that he's funny. His lyrics are sometimes very stupid, and it's just funny how he says things and what he says. It feels like a serious subject, but he's approaching it with a funny side. So yeah, we're seeing a slower DaBaby here, a more emotional DaBaby. It's just funny to see that. A little more moody. I like to see that. The ad-libs are too much and too many and too fast. and there's no breaks from them. You can build with that, and that's what I like. To me, Vibes is the best song of DaBaby, and Bop, B.O.P. It feels like in these two, it's the great perfect balance between rapping and ad-libbing to accentuate different parts or different lyrics or whatever. But here, it's all over the place and it's too much. Some of that, so let's be clear here. In this channel, we agreed that we're not gonna mention lyrics unless there is a reason to. It's not about that here. It's more about the production side. We will talk about the vocals production, vocal mixing. Here, to say that he wants a beat like that will make somebody want to commit a murder and all that shit, something turn up. Listen, I will not even review this song because I so do not approve of the message, of the promoting of killing or any of that shit. Like, it's already way too much in America, in LA specifically, but everywhere, Atlanta, Memphis, New York, all over the place. It's way too violent. I cannot stay behind anything like this. Not even, I have nothing to do with this, but like, this is a great opportunity for me to say these things. Please stop talking about killing people and killing each other and deading the ops and fuck all that shit. Every week we're hearing somebody new dying. This glamorization of it, this making it almost seem cool, like a beat will make you kill somebody. Like, that's how unsacred life is in this culture, and I don't agree with this. Like, this is absolutely nothing religious or anything. I mean, you can approach it from any point of view. It's wrong. So please stop with this fucking bullshit. Still was very hard to listen to. A pretty bad song. It's just very like sad, dragging the energy down. It's slow, it's super boring, and I just wanted it to finish the second it started. And the back vocals, I say it again and again, are so distasteful, so loud, and so all over the place. That must be a comment all over the album. Act That Hard, no, really boring, really same as the previous one. Like, I just drags the energy down. I mean, I understand he's trying to do something more moody and stuff. It worked in few songs that are like really great, but this is really bad. Keep it cute, bro. What are you doing? These back vocals and ad-libs are so fucking loud. Like, usually they are even louder than the main vocal. Here they are louder than every fucking thing else happening in the song. It's bad. It's really bad. When there is something like that happening, you can't even listen to the song. You can't even focus on anything. I understand that's his signature, but you need to work on it. You cannot slap it everywhere all the time, super loud, constantly from the first second of the song. Like, it's unlistenable. Like, it's horrible. One Man Army is cool. Yeah, I think I'm getting bored at this point, and it's not me, it's the album. So far, it's nothing great. It's cool. Some songs are cool, but this is not a great album. This is nah. Call of Duty is the best beat to me. It's not the best song. I don't think DaBaby did a great job here in terms of flow, but also, again, we go back to all these gunshots and violence and shit. I'm not for that, so fuck that shit. It feels like, okay, it feels like DaBaby is a little late in few things, and this is one of them. Like, bruh, let go of that gangster shit. If there's anybody that doesn't need to prove himself, is DaBaby. We know your history, we know you're fucked up, and we know that you are somebody we can't fuck with. There's nobody you need to convince through your lyrics. We know it in real life action. Boring, bad attempt on doing pop, sad, R&B-ish music with That's Why I Creep. It's just the vocals are so distorted. Blank with Anthony Hamilton is really cool, actually. Now, this whole album to me is explained through this song, because this album is an attempt of being like slow and moody and talking about like more emotional problems he had in majority, not the whole thing. This Anthony Hamilton contribution is amazing. It's it just smooths down things so fucking much. And I'm sure he told DaBaby to chill with the back vocals, because here they are more accurate, let's say. This is a good one. This is an unexpected one. Don't Let Him Lie. Again, great beat, but not great rap. ATL Jacob, congrats on the new tag. This one is much better than the previous one that always sounded off key for some reason. So the best song to me is Blank with Anthony Hamilton, just because it feels new and fresh for DaBaby and it makes sense. This is what this whole album should have been. And my least favorite is the intro. Overall, I understand what's happening here. He's mentioning all the stuff that he was going through. It feels personal, but as a diary type of thing. But like as a musical contribution, this is not something that will be remembered. I don't think this is gonna make great numbers. I don't think there is any single hit here. I think DaBaby needs a strong A&R, somebody who can define or help him define a potential direction, because it feels like he's stuck, really. I'm not crazy about this. I really decided to go with this one this week because I like DaBaby, but I think I liked DaBaby in the past. I don't think anything recent he's done is appealing to me, but I really still believe he can make things happen. Let me know what you think about the album. Let me know what you think about DaBaby. Thank you so much for listening and see you next week. Peace.